Hey everybody, David here from Seaway Hyundai doing a demonstration on a 2020 Santa Fe all-wheel drive. Santa Fe Essential all-wheel drive. So just getting into the vehicle, pretty straightforward. Key flips out like so. Lock, unlock, horn feedback. Unlock you hit twice for all your doors. Lock you hit twice for feedback and once just to lock everything up. There's your window locks, window features, automatic up down for both front windows. Seat, this is your pump up, pump down, recline and incline if you wanted it that way. And just push that back, excuse me, so that's there. Lumbar support is here, and then to pull the seat forward is right here, or back, of course. Jumping into the vehicle, going from left to right, I'm going to turn it on. You have your dashboard lighting here. Dashboard lighting here, so that illuminates your dash a bit brighter, okay? Lane departure warning system is here. All-wheel drive lock is here. Suggestion, you probably won't need it on majority of the time. The only time I would suggest that you put it on is when you're actually stuck. Traction control, or actually stuck, or you're looking to get out of a sticky scenario. So for instance, end of the driveway's got a snowplow, and you have to get over. Traction control, I would leave on 99.9% of the time. If you do need to turn it, the only time you would need to turn it off is if you're actually stuck. Up to the light functions you have here is your lights. So this is your auto lights, daytime running lights, regular beams. Notice how it's in high beam right now. That's high beam on, high beam off, and that's just pushing forward is on, pulling back is off. Notice how high beam does not go on whenever I am in auto, just because it is a day. Well, it is during the day, and we have enough illumination outside. That's the off position. That's your fog lights. Flash. So notice here it is on. All right. So if your phone is connected, through coax cord, you can speak through this. So you can call any of your contacts whenever your phone is Bluetooth linked. You can call your contacts, you can do Google Maps, talk and text, and so on and so forth. But you do have to have your phone plugged in, okay? Mode is going to take you from FM to AM radio. This is going to pick up a phone, hang up a phone. Volume control, these are your presets. Presets to set them up. So for instance, one of our radio stations here is 101.9 with Dan and Bill. That's it. Set up. So back to the steering wheel. This is your user settings, so that's going to control everything that's going on there. You toggle up and down to check out all that fun stuff right here. I'm just going to give you a demonstration, so I'm going to hit that toggle right here, and hit that toggle straight forward, and that's going to reset items, or it's going to select items. So I'm going to hit and hold the OK. And toggle down. There's my trip information. Hit OK. This is my trip information for just today. Hit and hold the reset. There's my speedometer, or second speedometer, and this is telling me what my drive mode is in. So I can adjust the drive mode from behind the shifter by hitting the drive mode button. Goes to Sport, Smart, and Comfort. Comfort is going to be easier drive. Smart is going to work in between the two, and Sport is going to be higher RPMs, lower gears, a little bit more aggressive of a drive, and also going to be it's going to use some more gasoline. Smart is the most eco-effective in a sense, and is most resilient for you to drive. This does have an H-track system, so the H-track system does work on a regular basis. So right now I'm going to go back to my home screen, scroll down, I'm in Smart, I'm going to scroll over. So this is telling me my lane keep assist system right now is on, and if I want to hit and hold the OK, it's going to give me my settings. We'll get back into that in a second. Let's toggle down. This is my attention warning. This is my H-track all-wheel drive. So this is showing me what's happening while I'm driving it. Pretty cool. So I'm going to go into my settings here. So the smart cruise control system. So right now it's in normal speed. Okay, so whenever reacting, it will react normally. You can react slow or fast. Drive assist is just following the lead vehicle. Okay. Hit the book again. It brings me over my user settings. So user settings. So we already know the SCC reaction. So the smart cruise control system. Drive assist is the leading vehicle. Drive attention warning is at normal. You can put it to high or off. Warning timing is on normal. Warning volume is medium. Forward safety is active, so it will work. Okay, you can have warning only or off as well. So this will, well, if somebody jumps in front of your car, it will stop for you. Lane departure warning system. So the active LKA at speeds of 50 kilometers or faster, it's going to identify the markers, and it's going to actively keep you in the center of those markers. The lane keep assist system, whenever you're driving and you have a little bit, so you move in between the markers a little bit. If you get a little too close, it'll warn you and then pull you back. Lane departure warning system is just a warning only. So guys, notice on the very top, hold OK ... help. So I'll hold it. Automatically adjust the steering wheel to keep the vehicle near the center of its lane. So it gives you a definition every time for all those options. Okay, so hold OK and it'll give you a definition. So that's all of the driver assistance system. Door. So the doors automatically lock the minute you put it into gear. They automatically unlock the minute that you put it into park. And obviously we see that we have a couple of other options here as well. There is the 2-press unlock feature, and then we have the horn feedback feature as well. Lights, 1-touch turn signal. So I am going to apply the signal. I'm just going to barely push it down. Do that again. So notice this is what I'm doing, so you can see the whole thing. You can adjust this from 3 to 5 or 7 flashes. Headlight delay is on, so basically whenever you turn your headlights, or you turn your vehicle off, it will stay on for approximately 30 seconds after. Welcome sound, some people like it, some people don't. Convenience, rear occupant alert. So if somebody's in the back seat and you mistakenly forget about them, and you lock the vehicle, it will warn you that there's somebody in the back seat. So loud horn feedback, not fun. But anyways, good warning system. Wiper lights and display. So basically, if you're using your wipers, it'll all show you everything that's happening. Okay, your wipers are right here. So down 1 on this handle is your intermittent speed control. Okay, so there's your intermittent, and it's showing me there. So just because the window is clean, I don't want to use it too much. This is your intermittent speed control here. So that's low, that's high. Down again is low. After that is high. Your rear wiper is here. You just twist this. Spray for the front is pulled towards you. Spray for the rear is pushed back. Auto rear wiper in reverse. Most people keep this off. But if you're in reverse and it's raining, you can turn that on. Gear position, so it's going to show you what's going on in the gear when you're shifting gears right in the center. Icy road warning, so at 4 degrees Celsius or cooler, it's going to warn you that there's potential for icy roads. Service interval, we suggest that you do 6,000 kilometers or 6 months, whichever you reach first. Other, so fuel economy will reset every time you refuel the vehicle. Fuel economy units are in kilometers per liter or liters per 100. Temperature unit is in Celsius or Fahrenheit. Reset will reset all the user settings. So that's everything for here. So notice how it went back to the home screen for the gas. So it's showing us on the screen that we have 555 kilometers of gas in this tank. So now we're going to all of our fun features. There's your screen. You have all your radio options here. Media will play from your phone. Seek a track will seek through your media from your phone, your MP3 player, iPod, or anything you have playing. If you have an if you have a memory stick plugged in here, you will also be able to skip through songs there. This is your power and or volume control. This is your tune or enter control button. All menus, so it's going to give you all the options that are available for you. So you have your phone, and this is where you would dial, so to speak, okay? You would connect from either setup or phone. You could use both.
Turn Bluetooth on from your device in order to search on your device.
I'll just cancel there now just because we're not going to be doing that. I will send you a video to show you how that works. Android and Apple CarPlay, again, I'll send you videos. So this is your quick guide. So you have an additional manual that is here on your screen, how to use a touch screen, how to connect Bluetooth, your home screen option, and phone projection. Radio, we already know how to work the radio, but I'll get a little bit more in depth. Setup is here, it's also here, it's also on our home screen. Voice memo. So if you want to remind yourself to do something, this is where the voice memo. Quiet mode. Well, quiet mode. When quiet mode is selected, radio media is played only at the front seats. Pretty cool. So if you have some youngsters, not a bad idea. So go back. So we're going to our My menu. So this is your own menu. So you can add options from the all menus from your setup. So radio presets. And then shortcuts. So phone, radio, media, setup, phone projection, quick guide, voice memo, and quiet mode. Apps and info. So that's your Android, Apple CarPlay, and your quick guide. Setup. So this is your sound system. You can adjust it to be anywhere. Volume control. So that's your sound system. So your rings, your beeps, and your voice prompts. Phone projection. So there's your Android and Apple CarPlay volumes. Tone. There's your bass, middle, treble. You hit 0, goes to your centers. Notice on this you can push it anywhere you want. So that's any of your options here. Okay, guys? Center brings it all back to the center menu. Okay? Priority. So this is whenever you start out the vehicle, the volume on inside the vehicle is going to start off a little bit slower. If you're parked and you're just pulling out, your reverse, the volume will be lower. Advanced is speed dependent volume, so the faster you're going, the higher the volume is. Default will bring everything back to factory settings. Music is going to just show you on the top. So it's going to give you media notifications, repeat folder with subfolders. Display, you can show how you want your screen to illuminate. If you check this off, you're going to have options for your day and your night. Illumination settings, again, if you check this off, you're going to have options. If you don't, it'll automatically go to what is believed the best. Bluetooth, so this is where you would connect your phone. You have your auto connection priorities. So if you have a couple of phones, you can select the priority phone. Bluetooth voice prompts. So this will give you information on which voice prompts work. Privacy mode will turn off phone calls coming in. You're just going to be concentrating on the phone, on the drive itself. And then Bluetooth system info. So just giving you a passkey. Phone projection. So Apple and Android CarPlay are on. These are options that, if you wanted to use Android and only Android, you wouldn't need the Apple CarPlay on. And then vice versa, of course. Home screen, you can adjust the home screen any way you want. From these menus here, you can put them here. Date and time, we can adjust the date and time. So today is the 10th. It is 2/21. Let's check here. 22, but close enough. There's your language selection. So you have French, English, Spanish, and Korean. keyboards. So you have a QWERTY and an alphabetical keyboard available here. And you have a default keyboard as well. Screensaver, so you have options to, whenever you're driving long periods of time, you have these two options will pop up. Okay, so it'll save your screen. Advanced, so this is your star button right here. Star button. So these are options for your star button. So if you want to have one of these options here, this is what you have control of for your steering wheel. And this is so you can extend your rear camera. All right. So that is everything in a handbasket from what's going on here. Here's your ventilation control. This is your vent speed, different types of ventilation. Air Max with the recycle air option on. Suggest that you leave that on simply because you're reusing the cool air that's within the vehicle. Okay, and the only way to turn that off is if you adjust the dial. If you do have it on AC Max, it'll automatically do that. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated seats, different power outlets in the bottom there. Drive mode option. Okay, so that's where you get from your smart, comfortable, and normal modes. This is a hill rest assist option. This option here, so right now this is on. So once the vehicle's been running for a bit and you come to a stop sign, the vehicle will turn off. You release the brake, it'll turn right back on again. Some people like it. Myself personally, I think it's a great feature, but other people find it a little bit odd. So you can turn it off just by pressing that, and that turns it off. You will have to do that every time you restart the vehicle though. Auto hold is an option whenever you come to a resting stop and you don't want to take it out of gear. You auto hold it. The minute you hit the gas, it will release. This is your parking brake. There's your transmission. So I want to show you this as well. There you're in drive. It's showing you here. You're in drive. If I pull the shifter over, I'm going to Shiftronic. Notice we're at the top left, then I'm in gear 1. I press up, it goes into gear 2. It won't go any higher right now because we're at a standstill, but just to give you the idea of how it works. And that's it, folks. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to give me a call, 613-933-8135, or you can text me or call me on my cell at 613-363-8519. This is Dave from Seaway Hyundai. Thanks for everything. Cheers.